Can Angela Deem truly dissolve Michael Ilesanmi's 4-year marriage? Did he commit marriage fraud? On 90 Day Fiance. It's possible that Angela Deem, who starred in 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, won't be able to substantiate her claims that her marriage to Michael Ilesanmi wasn't real. In 2017, Angela went to Nigeria in an attempt to build a connection with her partner after falling deeply in love with him. Angela worked hard to win Michael over, but soon after they started dating, he cheated on her. When she found out that her Nigerian lover had been secretly intimate and disloyal to another woman, she was horrified. After the initial adultery scandal, Angela lost faith in Michael. She started to get suspicious of his actions, which frequently led to her losing her temper. In January 2020, Angela married Michael in spite of this, and she started the application procedure for his spousal visa. Michael persisted in betraying and disappointing her despite the fact that Angela never showed him the affection he deserved. Michael used social media against Angela's desires, blackmailed her for more money, and was discovered having a conversation with another woman. Michael continued to live in the abusive relationship despite their impending breakup, probably in an attempt to fulfill his dream of moving to the U.S. In what way did Michael flee from Angela's home? With the intention of settling down with Angela, Michael immigrated to the U.S. in late 2023 after obtaining his spousal visa. Unfortunately, the couple's marriage could not be saved. It was too late. After reconciling in America, Angela and Michael's relationship problems persisted. Because she didn't think she could trust Michael, Angela angrily and disrespectfully assaulted him. As everything was going on, Michael snatched away the intimacy from their relationship, which made Angela angry. Before ending their relationship permanently, the couple co-starred in the most recent season of 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. In the last section of Tell All, Michael went into further detail regarding his escape. He disclosed that he left Angela's house when she was out doing chores because he was fed up with her impolite actions. The man from Nigeria had to walk for hours until someone gave him permission to use their phone. Using this chance, he called his American pals, who helped him find his way. Michael eventually made it to a bus stop and left Georgia. After purchasing a one-way ticket, he didn't turn around. As the tell-all came to an end, Angela advised Michael to get ready for a legal fight. How is Michael defending himself against Angela's threat of deportation? Michael uploaded a video to Instagram in August 2024 pleading with followers to assist him. He disclosed that Angela's wish was to dissolve their union and send him back to Nigeria. Michael pleaded with viewers of reality TV shows and his Instagram followers to help him raise $25,000. He promised to use the funds to retain a top-notch attorney to defend himself against Angela's charges. More than 2.6K people donated to Michael because they felt sorry for him. After launching his campaign, the cast member of the 90 Day Fiance series raised $50,000 in less than a month. Is Angela able to file for divorce from Michael? By ending the marriage, Angela wishes to end her relationship with Michael. Although it sounds easy, there are several restrictions in her case. An American woman has 5 primary grounds for seeking an annulment and rendering the marriage void, according to NICBAR.org. The first few don't apply to Angela because of her long history of mental illness, her underage marriage, and her lack of permission. In the meantime, any kind of fraud and a lack of closeness in the marriage fit Angela's case. According to the website, an annulment can only be granted if the request is made within 5 years of the marriage. Despite having been together for a while, Angela and Michael got married in 2020. Since Angela and Michael haven't been married for 5 years, the court will probably take her request for an annulment into consideration. Just in time, she brought up the request. She would not have been able to demand that her marriage be dissolved in court by taking her Nigerian husband to court if she had waited a few more months. Michael. Is he deportable to Nigeria? Renowned attorney Brad Bernstein recently spoke about the annulment case involving Michael and Angela. He clarified that Michael, who now has a 10-year green card, entered the country on an immigrant visa 2 years after they were married. Brad declared that the marriage would be regarded null and void and that Michael might face deportation if Angela was successful in her annulment efforts. He continued by saying that Angela's only chance of getting Michael's green card removed is to demonstrate his deception. But Brad also pointed out that given the evidence that their marriage was real, Angela might find it difficult to do so. Is it appropriate for Michael to remain in the United States? The actual victim between Michael and Angela can only be determined by the court. The court procedure will determine whether Michael committed fraud or whether Angela was at fault for her aggressive behavior. For both sides to refute one another, compelling proof must be presented. Screenshots of Michael's past adultery and questionable WhatsApp group conversations are needed for Angela. That is required to demonstrate his deceit. To prove Angela's aggressive behavior, Michael will need to present behind-the-scenes video, possible recordings, and other proof that isn't easily written off as staged reality TV. Their marriage has failed, and Michael and Angela are both to blame. Had Angela shown her husband any dignity, he might have remained in her life. In a similar vein, she would have had greater faith in Michael if he hadn't cheated on her during their initial few months of dating. If he hadn't acted shady, their relationship would have been far better. Given that he put up with Angela's abusive actions, the majority of viewers believe Michael deserves the visa. But it's clear that his behavior was morally reprehensible in the same way that Angela treated him disrespectfully on 90 Day Fiance. Happily Ever After.